Hi, this is Emily, and this is my response for the sixth question of the week for my Advising First internship at Florida State. And I apologize for not getting it in on time. My parents were in this weekend, and I got sick, so I kind of forgot. Um, but yeah, last week went really well. Of course, like with every week, I get more and more comfortable with advising students. Um, I felt like the schedules that I was giving students, I could give them to them confidently, knowing that, like, granted, like, some things might change because I don't know all the classes. It just went really well. The students that I worked with, they seemed to, more so than not, have an idea of what direction they wanted to go to. So that was kind of different. Like, before, I'd get more people who were unsure of what they wanted to do. Um, So, yeah. So, this week's question is, what strengths or skills have you identified that you need during this internship? What strengths or skills have you used the most? Um, I know we responded about active listening before, so I'm not going to do that one again. Although it is very important, you need it, and I find myself using it a lot more. One thing that I don't know if it's necessarily active listening, but it's watching people's body language and how they answer questions. For example, today, like granted this wasn't last week, but today I had a student who said he was interested in economics, but when we were looking through classes, he gravitated towards more social science type classes. And I just brought that up. I was like, do you realize, like, granted, like you say you want to go into econ, you are showing more energy towards these other more specific courses. And he was like, oh, yeah, you're right. And I even had to remind him at the end, like he was picking out classes and we were building a schedule. He was like, okay, well, this looks good. I was like, well, what about econ? And he was like, can I take that later? So it's listening into those kinds of things. Other skills, just really briefly, I don't want to be too long, just having a lot of patience when you're working with students, especially if they're unsure of which direction they want to go into, and understanding that they're still making their minds up about what they want to do. And granted, like you might have a recommendation that might not be enough for them to take your word for it. They might need to experience it. So just understanding that each student is at a different place. I know that those are really skills they might be. So that's just kind of what I've noticed throughout this internship. And I will be sure to answer next week's question on time. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.